Hello there, this is Retro Spirits Garden, and this is The King of Fighters 95. This is on the NEO GEO AES. Now, I've already reviewed this game on the Sega Saturn, and the Sega Saturn version is very good, and it uses a ROM cart to match the NEO GEO original, and it's very, very similar to this, it has to be said. So everything I said about that game applies to this version, the original, and it is a very good game. We've got an intro here, we've got some Japanese writing, we've got push 1 or 2 player button please. This video is not going to be very long, like I said, because I have reviewed it before on the Saturn and it's more or less identical. The envelope doesn't spin on its corner on this version of the game. That ninja guy looks really cool and in the game, but he's very difficult to use. You've got a dude with a massive ginger quiff. You've got another version of the same guy with the hot palms. He's now throwing fire in your face, hot fire in your eyes. Don't like that much, do you? And yeah, got a fiery background. We've got a scrolling background here, which is at 45 degrees to the plane axis of the TV, which is a very cheap thing they used to do in all old games, isn't it? Used to make it scroll across the screen at 45 degrees. I'm going to pick Iori here because he's got legs that are tied together. He's got a moon on his back. He's got a massive quiff, and he doesn't tuck his shirt into his trousers. So he's the kind of guy I aspire to be. And this background's got a smashed helicopter. Every time we see Ralph and his team, he appears to have stoved a helicopter into the floor, which is expensive, I imagine, for his paymasters. Anyway, I don't know any of Iori's moves, so I'm specifically picking characters on these games that I've reviewed before that I don't know the moves of, just because I like to punish myself. And you can actually see how crap I am at these games because I don't know the moves. That was quite nasty, wasn't it? He kind of grabbed him by the chin and drove his head into the floor. I mean, he's got anger management issues. This game is very good, and when I bought it, it was about 30 quid. But now, it's going to be getting up towards sort of 50 to any price really, because different versions of these games are different amounts of money. So I've got the Japanese one here. If you were to buy, say, the American or the European version, you'd be paying a different amount of money. But the Japanese one is the cheapest one as far as I know. And yeah, it's going to be between 50 and 100 quid depending on how minty it is. And my copy of this game, thankfully, is pretty damn minty. And yeah, I bought it back in sort of the early 2000s. And I got it cheap. Because that guy's got very square tits. That is weird. Like I said, I aspire to be him. I always like this background. I like the water. There's a guy there who's jiggling around on the spot with his drunk mate. There's a boat with a duck on the front, and there's a monkey. So everything that you want from a background is here. But you can see that the backgrounds of them, if you watch the King of Fighters 94 video, you'll see the backgrounds have improved over that game considerably in this one. And the animation looks a bit smoother as well, so that's all in order. Joe showed me the error of my way there by kneeing me square in the balls. Thanks, Joe. Thanks for the lesson. I'm kind of creep along the floor, sort of weird style. I forgot you could do that. Yeah. It's a recommended game, it is very good. It's probably, along with King of Fighters 97, my favourite version of King of Fighters. And yeah, I really should try some of the other characters other than Team Terry. Try and get into the throw characters maybe at some point. Unlike Street Fighter 2, I never really get into the throw characters on King of Fighters games because they're a bit harder. But maybe I should. Alright then. It's recommended, and it's not super expensive, but yeah, still a lot. Bye!